I'm smoking everywhere I go. No sticks, no seats, just outright. Gotta keep on going. I keep that, need that, got that. I'm smoking everywhere I go. That perk, that palm, that kush. Gotta understand me now. I smoke that fair, that good, that. Concentrated, every day I'm fading. Trees prepared and properly cultivated. I nurse them, sprayed down, no chemicals. Just me and my buddy. You hear me now? Never treat you wrong. To each his own. Snoop and Wiz, the new Cheech and Chong. We up in smoke, making street schemes, smoking sticky green, having sweet dreams. Break it down, put it in the CA sag, and pour the top back, and let the ass drain. The switch quickest way to get 'em, bitch. Executive branch, get a whip of this. Black car, sack of dank. High school, nigga, what the fuck you think? I'm passing on my classes with flying colors. And every day I'm high as a smoking everywhere I go. No sticks, no seats, just outright. Gotta keep on going. I keep that, need that, got that. I'm smoking everywhere I go. That perk, that bomb, that push. I understand me now. I smoke that fair, that good, that. Sunroof open, smoking while I'm rolling. My bitches only notice it if it's potent. Bottle of Perrier, we could go pick it by the ocean. Get in between your legs, join roaches and ashes all in your bed. You calling her babe, she called me instead, cause I put that game all in her head. Saw the crib, she know that I'm falling. When he ain't have nothing, they used to stall him. Now I'm with the boss dog, all the bad hoes want him in my pockets on swole. I'm talking Rick Ross big. Now when we shop, we don't care what the cost is. Rolling up good, smoking that bomb shit. Blow a whole OZ, nigga, that's bullshit. Now she all fuck her man, rubber bands in my pocket. Get money, going hard for my profit. Bad bitch, keep a joint stuffed like stockings. Young nigga out getting bread, why not get my car? Yeah. No sticks, no seeds, just outrageous. Gotta keep on going. I keep that, need that, got that. I'm moving everywhere, that perk, that bomb, that push. I understand me. I smoke that dirty, welcome you to high school. We do just what we like to. We cordially invite you. Now roll up and get high to it. We welcome you to high school. We do just what we like to. We cordially invite you. Now roll up and get high to it. Get high to it. Smoking everywhere I go. No sticks, no seeds, just outrageous. Gotta keep on going. I keep that, need that, got that. I'm smoking everywhere I go. That perk, that bomb, that kush. I understand me. I smoke that fair, that good, that. DJ. Down it down. Stacking the Mac and making it happen, man. Look, beating their ass, 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 beating their ass. Dual exhaust, roaring like a lion. GI certified, flawless, diamond, luxurious on my cleats, on the turf, like a lineman. Heavy, trees just got burnt. Now they drying, they're ready. Apparel, hella saucy, style, drip, authentic, designer, from a child. I'm dipped, I've been ganged up for a minute, for a while, forever. Ever since an infant, since a child, I'm clever. You can shoot them, I'ma let you roll the dice. Luck, I'm hoodlum, I'm gambling, I'm nice. Bucks, we can talk them if you want to. We can fight. Squabbling, you don't want them. I ain't barking. I bite. Gobbling, I ain't regular. I'm premium. She told me. Incredible. I told her if she know me, she owed me. Decimal, it's macking at its finest, at its best. Superior is in me. It's on me. I'm blessed. Exterior. Beating their ass. 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 Showcasing, showing off when I'm parking. Slapper, doodle exhaust, sound like a great dang when it's parked. Jewelry on my torso, sparkling. Hooting on them, gassy, farting. Vanish, niggering, throw, rainy, look at me, I'm having it, mode, ain't it? The game can be sold and told. Delivered, stay dangerous, trigger finger on your pole, don't shiver, then just do anything for the fame. Troll, I promise you, you won't leave here how you came. Cold, psychologist, play mind games with her brain. She was sprung, you're boring, she through with you. Man, she done, they jealous, my fellas, we not. Confident, we reach it in every hustle, we block. They incompetent, we win it, they losing, they mad. Out thinking us, we whooping them, putting belt to they ass, spanking them, beating their ass. Beating their ass, 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 beating their ass. If it ain't easy. Yeah, I feel the pressure on my brain. I've been struggling to maintain. Yeah, I sit low in that shady, but I might switch back to that place. Back in the drop shot, body from the stain, trickling down my face. Mindset now, pick up a raise. Grab the cake, let me get out my case. Yeah, they go for the home at the games. We looking down high, ain't no denying it. Almost provided me nothing from pain. And thinking that I can escape it with fame. When it's the greatest artist in the game and slain. While I'm sitting battle with PTSD, my post traumatic stress and decompress because it's fantasy. You pour the best came from the level that speaks for your heart. Taking a look right at your eyes and leaving you in the dark. The faith, the vision, the hope, none of it could ever free my soul. All of it living in the deep hole inside of it till I take that road. Why they always in the end? That's how it goes, that's the way that they have to be, just no one keeping the same. Little they know that's a point of mentality, comes in the picture, back in my session, it's a constant collision. They can't switches with you, I'm in collision with so much bodies, ain't no easy attention. Little he used to say, I'm going until that be little drop kick, come for you, we just drop hits, be able to big deposits, been walking around with 20,000, only just said about this guy. Let dummy goonies on that drop shit 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 guy. Let dummy goonies on that drop shit. You blessings got me acting out of bed till I get your bitch pick up fucking head to make me say my phone to the streets of a five and shit that's like like a fuck. Mistake it just I'm gonna stay just fucking your bitches on plus more. Set the fire look like more shots more. Bitch you know like Smith I'm with the strong and long more. Ain't nobody safe up in the floor. Side up let it down. Let it rain as I come on the dark side. Get your all time for fucking around on the wrong side. My fox died, he took part of me with him. Car died, I turned into a villain. I smoke, but I'm living tripping. I didn't itch to make it killing it. It's money in it, then I'm totally with it. And I'm a bitch just like a totally fidget. It get cold within my soul, feels like I'm living.
Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away, and today's starter, Sandy Alcantara. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
All right, ready to get underway. Now here is Ryan Bliss. Foul ball there. And here it comes. That's too low. 1-1. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Travis Bazzana up next for the A's. 3 hits and a loss last night. Runner on the go. Fouled off left side. Alcantara over to first, and he's back in there. Alcantara, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. 0-2 now. Ball one there. Bliss gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to.
Second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Gets it to first, and Witt is out. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. The A's strand 1. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, today's starting pitcher, J.P. Sears. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
So in now for the Angels, Jeremy Pena. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air out towards right center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because It's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Hike one. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez gets under it. Nabs it. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That smash towards center. Crow Armstrong pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Hike.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
0-1.
Alcantara, a 6'5" righty, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And that's outside.
Outside.
Hammer, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Swing and a ground ball to first. 1 out in the second.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Kyle Teal. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a base hit up the middle. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Yeah.
In the dirt.
0-2.
And the runner holds. And that one is inside.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. The count now 2-2. This one popped up. Westberg snags it for the second out. Nick Allen up next for the A's. There's a swing and a drive. Grichuk going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Up and in, and that's ball one. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Now it's going to be Shea Langoliers. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike three.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Randall Grichuk now. This to center field. He's got it, and there's two down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Westberg went deep in his most recent game.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
One ball,
and now
strikes.
before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. To third, Allen. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
You know, two-out errors are kind of like two-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So two outs with runners on the corners. Sawinski, the next to hit. 2 hits in the game last night. First pitch misses. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one is absolutely belted for Armstrong. Going back, this one's going to carry, and it's gone. He made him pay for that one, and they lead it. It's 4-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Jose Siri.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 5 homers in his last 5 games.
First pitch just misses. Swinging a foul straight back. This to third, and foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
That's out to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Alcantara back to work. Just missed.
Nope. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
That one ran
3-0.
inside, almost got him.
Yeehaw!
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Struck out swinging his first time. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. So Harper stands in. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the 3rd.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swinging a foul out of play. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. At the plate, Randall Grichuk. That clips the corner.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Late swing fouled off. Harper, the lead runner at second. Santander at first, 2 out of the inning. Left field on his way over. And that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one ripped. That's back there and gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
That one the other way, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now the left fielder, he's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. First pitch, and he just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and the A's tie it up. It's 4-4.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Ryan Bliss. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Looked like it was a little bit up. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw over to first.
Comes through with the RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
That's 3 singles in a row. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Right through there for a strike. Lingering here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The A's looking to add another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the A's 6 and the Angels 4. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jordan Westburg. Here comes a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sawinski now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Ranging back, and it stays fair. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scoring position.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
And next for L.A., Jose Siri. Golden opportunity right here. Fought off foul. Westberg, the runner at third. Sawinski at second with nobody out.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's down and in. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Pena has to step out of the way for ball one.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That missed by a lot. Ball three. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2-0.
And another ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Here's a 3-0. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. J.P. Sears out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. They turn things over to the southpaw, Renan Bernardino.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now here is Harper. 1 for 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. That ties it up at 6.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
And now Anthony Santander.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one outside. Ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lifted in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. On to the top of the 5th we go. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Just missed.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
In the air, left field, down the line. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point...
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher on here, Matt Waldron.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and the infield fly is called. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong, and that's in for a strike.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Now the third baseman, Nick Allen. And there's a strike. Out towards right center field. And that's the third out. A's strand a couple. This game remains tied at 6. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Not close with that one. 1-0. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Kirby Yates, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Garcia warming up as well. The lefty, the 1-0. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. And out number 1 on the grab.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And here is Randall Grichuk. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Sanchez makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Now a chance for Jordan Westburg. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
To the right side, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We're through 5, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Back in Anaheim, top 6. Now the A's designated hitter, Ryan Bliss. Waldron back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
To Pena at second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Witt stands in now and watches strike 1. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Michael Tolia. And that is out of play. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So digging in, Jack Sawinski. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. The A's bullpen has some movement. Chris Bubich up and loosening in the pen. Garcia also getting ready. Way out front for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Nope.
Pena,
Ball.
the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Foul ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Teal makes the catch, inning over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. That's inside.
1-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Number 82 in the box now. Takes strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. In comes the run from third. And they take the lead in the 7th. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing. Nice.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matt Waldron is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Now on the bump, Dedniel Nunez.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now here is Kyle Teal. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And a good eye there.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Crow Armstrong, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. 1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 8-6.
Well done. Drives in the run. That can be a really tough pitch to handle. A front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spit off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the A's 8 and the Angels 6. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kris Bubic.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Foul ball there. Out towards left center. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and there's 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. Fouled off left side. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. 2 away. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Chris? New arm out of the bullpen, Robert Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 outs, runner at first. Shea Langoliers will hit next. Out to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. There's a strike at the knees. Nunez, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground to the left, Westberg whips it across, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next up for the A's, Michael Toglia. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. And now 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with a few.
Fires over to first. The A's go quietly. Nothing doing there for the A's. They lead at 8-6. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Randall Grichuk. High fly ball, right field. Sanchez makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg, 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. And now Jack Sawinski. Just missed.
1-0.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. Jose Siri waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now, Jesus Sanchez. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Tyler Holton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now the left fielder. That one at the knees for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Kyle Teal. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Next up for the A's, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Teal, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Westburg right there to make the grab. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the A's 8 and the Angels 6. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And that one fouled off. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now just 2 outs away.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now here is Gleyber Torres. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. And it's fouled away. Two outs.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
you